Myself, Umesh Prasad Singh, faculty of Meridian Overseas. Today we are concentrating on the reading tips in IELTS. How to crack examination with respect to reading. Friends, we should understand reading is an art by which we clearly clarify the concepts. So it is a clarity which matters a lot in reading. So reading, rereading and reading between the lines. These two aspects plays a very important role in reading materials for the sake of grasping the matter and for the sake of understanding the matter in a scientific way. So the passages what we receive in reading, students should not get confused when they read. First of all, when you read once, you will not understand. Doesn't matter, read again. And repeated reading of a passage will make the use of clarity, and with that clarity, you can make out the sense of the passage. It takes time to make out a sense of the passage, but students should not get confused and diffused while reading. So reading is a process of understanding itself. At the time of examination, time is very short, and in that limited period of time when you speak, when you tell some ideas to your teacher, in that way it will take some time. But reading should be always backed by clarity, vision, reasoning. All these things matters a lot. So when you read with careful attention. So R in reading stands for retrospection. You should retrospect. E in reading stands for effective art of attention, and A in reading is attentiveness with attention and with the mode of attitude, and D in reading is dedication in the concept of understanding the real aspects of reading materials. So the materials read must be read in a logical and in a very scientific manner. So the entire process of reading should not be confused. So my advice to the students is this, that 5 main salient features must be remembered when you read a passage. It is not a comprehension passage what we study in school, but in IELTS, passages are based on novels, literature, fiction, science, art, culture, journals, and in so many journals, whatever the write-ups come, the examiners, they try to focus on these points. So it is not a comprehension passage. Students should not take it lightly when they study and when they go for reading. The passages are very highly elucidated, enumerated, and it is scientifically, clubbed. So if we do that, if a student reads a passage in IELTS, he educates himself, enriches his knowledge. So the knowledge engraved in the passage in IELTS is something very scientific, and it is also thematic. Sometimes they give materials from survey, sometimes the materials are from research findings, journals, scientific journals, and all types of such books you need to consult. But when you can't understand, you should not be discouraged. Most of the students, they try to understand in a very hazy manner and try to come to the general conclusion in reading. This you should not do. Never come to the general conclusion, always come to the concrete conclusion while reading. So reading with generalization is dangerous in IELTS. Reading with clarity and vision, and then understanding properly and answering the questions in that way will help you a lot. And at the same time, that will increase your power of reading, power of understanding, power of analyzing, and power of investigating, and making your knowledge very much concrete to face any kind of situation without any hindrance. So these are some of the very salient features of reading which students should develop. And I, as a teacher myself, give an experience and also share my knowledge with you that reading is an art which is a constant process of revealing yourself in a very scientific manner with these words and with these inspired sentences and words which I have used in the form of classifications and clarifications. Reading style can be inculcated. So thank you once again to one and all, for listening to me with rapt attention. I wish you all best for the examination, for cracking IELTS and going to abroad, your selected nation which you have selected. Thanks to one and all.
So guys, if you're planning to study abroad and join IELTS classes from Married Overseas, then contact on the given number, and don't forget to subscribe this YouTube channel. Thank you.